Hi guys, welcome to Casting Couch. I'm Leonard.
I'm Kirk.
And this is a new YouTube show that reviews
movies.
Not novels.
Not novels.
This next film,
that's debatable.
it's called Babadook. It's a horror movie.
Based on a book that's not...
But it's not like a novel-based
book.
I don't know how to explain it. The book doesn't exist.
So technically it's based on a novel that exists on the movie. So technically...
That was their first mistake.
Because
you need to write the book before you make the movie.
Because the movie could have been based on another movie, but once you're bridging the gap between book and movie... Okay?
It's a clash.
It's a clash.
It was a great movie.
When we first went to see it, the first thing we said is this: I'm not sure if I'm reading a book or expecting a movie. Like,
yeah, I mean,
which one am I prepared for?
I don't want to. I didn't come to read a book.
When I pull out Stephen King, I'm like, okay, time to look at the book, read the pages over and over again, get it out. When you're looking at a movie, you're just like, okay, I'll sit down. Show me, director. Where do I go?
Yeah,
lead me the way.
I feel like, I don't know. I mean, the monster was spooky. One. The kid knew how. He was a good screamer.
He was a good screamer.
2.
He screamed a lot.
He did scream a lot, though. I mean, it's just...
It went like...
It's a horror movie and all, but at this point, you're like, it's like, what is this, Psycho? You're trying to be like Alfred Hitchcock?
Like, you know...
Like in The Shining? I don't know. I mean, it's a horror movie, but in itself, it's also it's cerebral. Say it's cerebral.
Self-sustained.
It's self-sustained. It's environmental.
Nothing took it out.
It wasn't taken out.
Because...
The movie, there was still a movie the entire time. It didn't change into like a book.
Didn't change into like
a comic book.
Because when she opened the book, I'm like, oh, here we go again. The zoom in shot into the book, and hooray, we're in that world. And now we're experiencing a difference.
Yeah, it's the same reason why I give Star Wars a 2 out of 10.
Like Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt. When the movie Star Wars started, it was doing the whole book thing, the whole scrolling thing. I thought it was credits. I walked in and I thought they were already rolling the credits.
And then you're like, okay, do I leave now?
Do I leave now? And that's what I did.
Yeah.
I've still yet to have seen Star Wars, and that's why I give it 2 out of 10.
I remember standing up, and it was kind of a messy theater, so it was a bit of popcorn I had to watch it when I stepped. Yeah. Like, I stood up, shuffled a bit, like, excuse me, sir, I guess the movie's over. It was kind of boring.
Exactly.
It's because... But then, blah, 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 I'm like, oh, is this the next movie's going to come out? Because it's Star Wars.
Yeah, it's just Star Wars.
There was, like, spaceships. I'm like, wait.
But I was already leaving.
Yeah.
Like, so they play it when I leave.
Yeah?
Yeah. So for that reason...
I didn't even watch the movie, honestly, because by then I'm like, well, I'm already out. Else you fucking go.
So for that reason, Babadook, what would you rate it?
I would say... Just for the fucking confusion of it, I think I just don't like it. It was a 4.
4?
4. I would have given it an 8 if they did not confuse that. If they didn't have the book, it would have been a perfect film.
It would have been.
Schindler's List would have to watch out. Perfect 8 out of 10. It would have. It could repeat. It would compete against Schindler's List, I would say.
I think, yeah. I mean, I walked into the movie. I always do a baseline of 10 stars out of 10, and then with each flaw, it goes down in grade. You said you gave it a 4. What'd you give it?
4.
You give it a 4, right?
Yeah,
half of that's half of 8, right?
Half of that.
And then 8 would compete with Schindler.
Well, I'm a movie critic. I'm not a math critic. So
yeah, that's true.
You're confusing the shit out of me right now.
I know.
You're the math critic. I mean, you're the movie critic too. But
yeah.
You're doing the math, okay?
Did we do this unprepared? Do we need a math critic?
We should have had a script. Oops.
Okay, so we figured out the numbers. So 8 out of 10 would be 80%. And then 4 out of 10 would be 40%. So
that's superfluous. I would have preferred that 79.9. 80% don't exist in my world.
Yeah. I think 8 out of 10, that's perfect. 10 out of 10, that's like double perfect.
That's too much.
So why would you give anything except Schindler's List 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
So for that, I would say, since it's not Schindler's List, and because Star Wars, I wasn't able to watch it, I'd give Babadook...
It would return.
Yeah. 5 out of 10 for me.
5 out of 10 for you?
Because I don't want to parrot you. I'm better than that.
I would say an 80 out of 10, or 8 out of 10, if it was half off day. So it would be a 4 out of 10.
Because, I mean, in the end, it's all about the money you're paying for the movie.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I paid... The monthly subscription is like $10 for Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Next movie on the list is gonna be
Okay, we saw Pontypool this morning, actually.
Yeah, we saw Pontypool yesterday, and then we saw it again this morning because we didn't understand.
We kind of passed out in the middle of it.
Yeah,
it was boring.
It was a boring movie.
I started off the movie, a little fucking fuzzy line. I was like, what is this fuzzy line? Is this like a... It could have been a mountain, or it just could have been like a wave of water. But
I thought we were watching Tron for a second.
I know. And I'm like, not this movie, I've already seen it again. And then I'm like, sorry, man. I'm going to have to pass out on you. And then I went back to bed.
Yeah, he fell asleep.
Then we woke up.
And I don't blame you. It didn't get any better. Remember, I mean, we just saw it was zombies that were infected by words.
That doesn't even make sense.
What is this, Plague Incorporated?
That's funny. Because you try, man. Yeah, you try.
I did a good job.
Yeah, you did a good job. You're learning better.
Thank you.
But back to the film. Pontypool. Unique movie, but terrible budget. What is this setting? Where the fuck are we? When literally 90% of the budget was, I'm driving in my car and I'm outside. Like they have to pay I don't know how much money you pay for driving in a car and you're outside. It depends on state, I know, or country, but.
Well, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, the cars aren't cheap. I mean, I feel like they could have done the movie without a car, and then they would have been able to done better makeup.
They could
because it wasn't Romeo or zombies. And I think
wasn't.
If you're gonna do zombies, do Romeo or zombies. If you do anything else, if you divert from that, it's like Walking Dead.
It's like Walking Dead. It's not the same.
You know, it's just not the same.
It really isn't the same. We've seen that one too, guys. You take our word for that one.
If you've seen Walking Dead, you've seen Walking Dead.
You've seen Walking Dead, honestly. When you went over to your grandma's house, you're like, Walking Dead's on TV. I guess I'll watch that because, I mean, you're not gonna help her out with the food. No. You're gonna be busy with the TV. I mean, come on, we all do this.
She smells like shit, anyways.
Yeah, it does. Well,
if we were reviewing Nan, I would probably give her 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
If she didn't smell like shit, I would be a great 8 out of 10 because her biscuits are great.
Her biscuits are great, actually. So I guess that's the saving grace of the 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Biscuits are the saving grace of Pontypool, honestly.
Honestly.
If I didn't, yeah, no, I think
the biscuits helped with the bitter movie.
Yeah. Well, they would have. I mean, if I remembered, if I were thinking about Nan's biscuits during Pontypool, I think that would have been
all right.
That would have helped the rating.
Would have helped the
rating.
Well, I mean,
we don't even. Well, what's your rating for Pontypool? I would say Schindler's List 8 out of 10. Baba Dungus 5 out of 10. You said 4 out of 10, right?
You did say 5. I was like,
you said 4 out of 10. I said 5 out of 10.
I said 4 out of 10. I think. Yes, it was an 8 out of 10, but it was split in half because it was half sauce today, so it went down to 4 out of 10. Because
you got 2 people rating it.
Mm-hmm.
If you put too much, yeah.
See, there's a difference in movies. Because if you've seen Star Wars on your own, you're like, wow, it's a somewhat okay movie. I mean, I got confused, but 4 out of 10. Then your friend's there. And your fucking friends talking to you like, oh, dude, remember when we started running over back to the beach and we helped out the boys at the surfs? Mm-hmm. Then you're confused. You're more confused. Because now your friend's taking the attention from the movie and pulling it out.
Yeah.
So now you're a 2 out of 10 because you're like, the hell? Where did Boba Fett come from? He doesn't even talk. What is he doing here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's talking. That's what the movie's all about is words.
Honestly, I think that was the major driving force of Star Wars.
Nan's Biscuits... Talking words.
Yeah. We're talking words too.
Those are the.
We are honestly talking words.
Yeah, I think that that is a philosophical question of the day, and with that, I think I'd give Pontypool probably
10 props.
Huh?
Nothing.
I want to say 5 out of 10, but that was the same rating as the last one.
We can't do the same rating.
You can't.
Because
there's a buffer time.
You can't say,
there's a buffer time.
This movie, buffer time? Okay, never mind. My theory doesn't make sense, actually.
No, you can say your theory.
Okay, fine, I'll say the theory, but...
Every movie has different arcs.
Yeah, there's one movie, then there's another movie. If I give a movie 50%, sorry. You're gonna have to give the other one 49.9, 51.
You gotta keep the extra percent, like rainy day.
Because...
Doesn't make any sense.
Every movie... It's like a dog. You know how the old saying, every dog deserves his day, has his day, and all that?
Yeah.
Every movie has its rating.
Every movie has it.
Whoever got the 100%, congratulations, Dr. Caligari, whoever it was. I don't even remember who it was.
Yeah.
I just started my cinema class yesterday, so I'm still refreshing my mumbo-jumbo information machine. It's too good.
So 5 out I'd say 6 out of 10 for Pontypool.
Yeah. Babadook was really good, though.
Babadook was a good movie, and that's why I give it a 4 out of 10.
That's why I gave it a 4. You gave it a 4. I gave it a 5.
Sorry, like I said.
I 4 out of 10 did. You did in 5.
I 5 did. You 4'd it.
I 4'd it, okay.
So 4 and 5 are taken. For me, 6 is taken. So what would you rate Pontypool? 6 is so you got 4, 5, 6. You can either go with lowest to the median. You can go as 3, or you can do 7.
Well, if I didn't study Karl Marx, I would say 6 out of 10. But
I've already taken 6 out of 10.
yeah, that was his view on the world too.
Yeah,
So
balance it out.
5. Oh, but you gave that one.
You've already done 5.
I would do 5.5. It'll be like a half 5.
I never thought of it that way.
There would be like, wait, wouldn't a half 5 be like
Well,
7.5 rating?
I mean, that point isn't taken. It's the point between 5 and 6. So you can take that.
Okay, I'll take that one then.
5.5 out of 10 for Kirk, and then for Pontypool, 6 out of 10.
This rating's been captured, folks. You can't use it in any other one.
You can't use it in any other video except this one.
If you guys do that movie rating list, write it down.
I mean, yeah, write it down, get a patent pending going, and you've got that movie rating all for yourself.
Yeah. Welcome, my Pakistani friend.
You've got that movie rating all for yourself.
Yeah.